So there's this weird fantasy many people going through a breakup share. For some reason, they think not caring about what their ex thinks of them or not caring about what they think in general, they believe that this is actually possible. In fact, they wish they could be impervious to their ex's opinions, kind of like Superman deflecting bullets. But instead of bullets, they're out here trying, well, to deflect the fucks they wish they didn't give. These people imagine a perfect mental state where their insecurities vanish and they conquer their minds. But then reality sets in and they realize it's just not so easy. It's just not so simple. Now, to tackle this issue, I will break down the short answer, the long answer, and a surprising answer to why we actually care about what our ex thinks and how to stop. Starting with the short answer, which is all about our shared humanity. So, the short answer to why you care about what your ex thinks is really, really simple. Is because you're not a psychopath. Caring about your ex's opinions, it means you're also empathetic. It means you're also compassionate. It means you're able to form deep and, well, meaningful connections. And that's just a normal, healthy aspect of being human. So when you ask how to not care what your ex thinks, what you're really asking is how to better manage those thoughts and feelings. And the answer is by letting yourself think and feel them while not responding to them in ways that lead to negative outcomes. Because what else can you really do? You can control your thoughts and feelings, but you can always control how you respond to your thoughts and feelings. Now let me get into the long answer, which is all about the evolutionary roots of sociability. So, to understand why you care so much about what your ex thinks, let's dive into the biological stuff, the nitty-gritty, okay? This is gonna be a bit more of a, like I said, a longer answer, but it basically starts like this. Us humans, we have evolved with intelligence and sociability as our superpowers in the animal kingdom. Compared to other animals, sure, we're not the fastest, we're not the strongest, we're also not the most capable at just about any physical task. What really sets us apart is our ability to think critically and build complex social structures or social hierarchies. For much of human history, we basically lived in small, close-knit tribes where every member's contribution was crucial for the group's survival. Now, in such environments, social validation reigned supreme, while social rejection could mean, well, imminent death. So based on this evolutionary blueprint, if I can call it that, our brains are wired to view social rejection as a threat and social validation as kind of safety. And that's why rejection feels so painful. And while validation feels so soothing, sometimes even empowering. And here's the blessing of our modern times. We get to choose our tribe. We are not confined anymore to small groups for our social needs. We can connect with new people and we can form new relationships even after experiencing a lot of social rejection or even after not receiving any sort of validation. Now, while the desire for social validation will always remain a part of us, we do now have the power to choose whose validation we seek and whose validation we value. So this means you don't have to seek your ex's validation anymore, especially if they aren't willing or able to provide it. You can find just other people who value, inspire, and respect you. and who can teach you something valuable maybe, and you can lean on them for your dose of social validation, of that required social validation. By the way, just a quick plug, if you want to discover over 40 powerful ways of getting over a breakup, whether you want your ex back or not, you should really download my free recovery cheat sheet, link in the description below this video. It's a really cool, short little PDF that you can download on the spot, completely free, and it's gonna help you out a lot. I really put a lot of time and effort into it, and well, if you're interested, yet again, the link to this cheat sheet is in the description down below. Anyhow, let's get into the surprising answer to why you cannot just stop caring about what your ex thinks. And this answer mainly revolves around a lack of meaningful pursuits. So the theory goes like this. If you find yourself caring too much about what your ex thinks, it might be because you have nothing really more important to care about. I mean, think about it this way. Imagine you have a deeply meaningful pursuit, like revolutionizing your industry through some eclectic method that you've developed, or saving a baby from a burning building. In these scenarios, your ex's thoughts, they would be the last thing on your mind. You just would not care about them. You wouldn't give them the same weight. Now, the same principle applies here, right? In your situation. When you have something that truly matters to you, when you have something really important going on in your life, your ex's opinions and perceptions of you, they lose their grip. They often even become utterly trivial by comparison. So ask yourself, what do I care about that's more meaningful and important than what my ex thinks about me or what my ex thinks in general? Once you find your answer, I want you to dedicate yourself to that pursuit, maybe even double down on it. And eventually, whatever your ex thinks of you or thinks in general, it will all become just mere background noise. However, there is a catch. If you can't answer this question easily, right? If you don't know what's so meaningful in your life that could make you stop caring about or care less about what your ex thinks, then that's a problem. And it's a problem you should probably address pretty soon. But that is a topic for another time, another video. If you want to go deeper into more tips and more of my solutions for breakup recovery, you should really download my recovery cheat sheet because it will provide all kinds of good tips and solutions that you can leverage. So that's pretty much it from my side. Thanks for watching. Take care.